Hey, I'm Methamu with 619 Media. In today's news, the corrupt Democrats are still trying to throw Trump into the political volcano while ignoring their own shady shit. Meanwhile, celebrities are dying faster than Viagra kicks in. It just goes to show that while money opens opportunities, death still hasn't caved on bribery. Okay, on a serious note, it's sad to hear of Matthew Matman Perry, and tragic for Adam Johnson's guillotine ending. In science news this week, scientists identified a molten layer deep within the interior of Mars, yet Flight 19 hasn't been found in almost 78 years. In social news, a viral video going around shows people in India have their priorities in order, looting liquor from a car after it crashed on a highway in Bihar, Sabut P. Lo. According to Google, that's the translation for drink the evidence. Moving on. According to Reuters, Israeli military jets struck Gaza and killed Hamas commander. Does all this violence make anyone else think of the song Zombies by the Cranberries? Sing it with me now. With their tanks and their bombs, and their guns. No, just me? AI Summit Soiree, Britain gathers political and tech leaders to talk AI. Because nothing says fun gathering like discussing the potential robot apocalypse over tea. Tech news. Elon Musk says Tesla aims to make 200,000 Cybertrucks a year. Because nothing says future like a vehicle that looks like it was designed using only the straight line tool in MS Paint. Oh yeah, and SpaceX signed a deal to launch satellites in Europe. If anyone could have too much money, it's probably this guy. Mark my words, he could be the link between modern-day technology and Star Trek, Starship Tesla X anyone? AMD forecasts $2 billion in sales of AI chips, helping shares rebound. It's not Skynet, but hey, it's a start! Let's not forget the Cybercriminal Coalition, where an alliance of 40 countries vowed not to pay ransom to cybercriminals. It's like an international pinky promise against online piracy. In business news this week, WeWork has announced plans to file for bankruptcy as early as next week, finally making the transition from co-working spaces to no working spaces. It's a new chapter for the company, quite literally. Wall Street closes higher on the eve of Fed decision as investors assess earnings. It's like waiting for your report card, but with more suits and less understanding of the grades. To wrap things up, let's take a moment to shine the spotlight on the goodwill helpers. I'm talking about the Rochester Salvation Army and MVP Healthcare help distribute winter coats to needy children, not that pretend nonprofit place that turns people away. Last but not least, a Wisconsin restaurant likely had an interesting call with the insurance company after a deer crashed through the front window and walked around the seating area and into the kitchen. Bambi strategically planned this ambush just days before hunting season started. In his defense, the deer told Game and Fish, "English is not my first language," and gave him a warning. Anyway, if you've watched this far, thanks for listening to the weekly AI news highlights with 619 Media.